Go.
Hare Krishna, Adi Sankaracharya ki
Ki
jai,
jai.
Gita Dhyanam ki jai.
Jai.
Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Gratitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharate Advaitaamritavarshiniं Bhagavatim Ashtadashaध्यायिनीम् Amba tvam anusandadhami Bhagavad-gite Bhavadveshinim Namastu te Vyasavishalabudhe Pholarabindayatapatra-netre Yena tvaya bharata tailapurnaha Prajwalito jnanamaya pradipaha Prapanna parijataya Stotra-vaitraikapanaye Jnanamudraya Krishnaya Gitamrita-duhe namaha Sarvopanishado gavo Dogdha Gopalanandanaha Partho Vatsaha Sudhir-bhokta Dugdam Gitamritam Mahat Vasudeva-sutam Devam Kamsa-chanuramardhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Bhishma-drona tata Jayadratha Jala Gandhari-nilotpala Shailya-grahavati kripena vahini Karnena velakula Ashwatthama-vikarna-ghora-makara Duryodhana-vartini Sottirna khalu Pandava-nava-nali Kaivartaka Keshwaha Parasharyavachah sarojam amalam Gitartha-gandhottkatam Nanakyanaka-kesharam Harikatha Sambodhanadbodhitam Loke sajanna shatapadayaharah Petiyamanam muda Bhuyad bharata pankajam kalimala Pradvamshanam shreyase Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langate grihim Yatkripatamaham vande paramanandamadhavam Yam brahma varunendra rudra maruta Tunvanti divyaistavai Vedai Sangha-pada-kramopanishadai Gayanti Yam Samaga Dhyanavastita Tatkatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yogino Yashyantam Navidu Surasuragana Deva Tasmai Namaha Devaya Tasmai Namaha Shri Adi Sankaracharya ki jai,
Jai.
Dhyanam ki jai.
Jai. Thank you very, very much. Just before we go to the translation, just 1 second. I just wanted to, if not, Pari, would you like to read? Let me make you co-host. Oh, Riansh. Okay, Riansh, you do. You can read.
Okay, Prabhuji. Translation. O Bhagavad Gita, thou has been instructed to Arjuna, the son of Pritha, by the Lord himself, and afterwards they were included within the Mahabharata by the ancient sage Vyasa. The 18 divine chapters are a shower of immortal nectar of the wisdom of the Absolute. O Mother, destroyer of man's rebirth into the darkness of this mortal world, upon the I meditate. Obeisances to you, O Vyasa, no art of mighty intellect, and thine eyes are large as the petals of the full-blown lotus. It was by this that the oil-filled lamp of knowledge of the Mahabharata was lit. I offer obeisances unto Lord Krishna, the refuge of ocean-born Lakshmi, and all who took refuge at his lotus feet. His one hand holds a staff for driving cows, and the other hand is raised, the thumb touching the tip of the forefinger, indicating divine knowledge. He is the milker of the immortal nectar of Bhagavad Gita. The Upanishads are as a herd of cows. Lord Krishna, son of cowherd, is their mother. Arjuna is the calf. The supreme nectar of the Gita is the milk, and the wise person of the purified intellect is the drinker. I offer my obeisances to Lord Krishna, the beloved son of Vasudeva, destroyer of the demons, Kamsa and Chanura, the supreme bliss of Mother Devaki, and the spiritual master of the universe. At the terrifying river of the battlefield of Kurukshetra, over which the Pandavas victoriously crossed, Bhishma and Drona were its high banks. Jayadratha was the river water, the king of Gandhara, the blue water lily. There were sharks such as Shalya, Krupa, which was the current Karuna, the mighty waves, Ashwadam and Vikarna, the dreadful alligators, and Duryodhana, the very whirlpool. But Lord Krishna was the ferryman. May the spotless lotus of the words of Vyasa that grows on the eternal water of the words of Lord Hari, with its filaments of various tales of heroes, and which is rightly endowed with the sweet fragrance of the explanations of the Bhagavad Gita, its nectar being quaffed with pleasure daily in this world by saintly persons who are compelled to so many nectar seeking bumblebees, and which destroys all the sins of the age of Kali. May this lotus of the Mahabharata bestow on us the highest good. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Godhead Krishna, the transcendentally blissful husband of the goddess of fortune, whose mercy turns the dumb into eloquent speakers and enables the lame to cross mountains. Unto that personality whom Brahma, Varuna, Indra, Rudra, and Maruts praise by chanting transcendental hymns and reciting the Vedas with all their corollaries, Padakramas and Upanishads, to whom the chanters of the Samveda always sing, whom the perfecter yogis see within their minds after fixing themselves in trance and absorbing themselves within him, and whose limit can never be found by any demigod or demon. And to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, I offer my humble obeisances.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Riyansh. Thank you, Karuna.
Happy Gita Jayanti, Prabhu.
Happy Gita Jayanti. And this is a bhajan. Om Prathaya Pratibodhitam. Gita Dhyanam. Dhyanam means meditation. This is meditation on the Bhagavad Gita by Adi Sankaracharya. So I'd like to thank Karuna Bhandar for finding this bhajan and singing it so beautifully, and Riyansh for reading the translation.